All right, so welcome back to No Looks Film Session. We got the 49ers this time. This shit was hectic. It was close. I didn't know what was going to happen, but I came in the clutch. The announcers said it themselves during the game. It was one of those ones where we weren't just stopping somebody, the passing or the rushing. Like, we were just trying to survive. And honestly, the game plan they had, it was pretty good. I mean, Trey Lance and Carson Wentz just both together, because Trey Lance, this is his first year starting. And then, you trade Jimmy Garoppolo to the Colts. You get Carson Wentz back. You kind of have a veteran still trying to prove himself. So you'll see later on, Carson Wentz has no problem putting his body on the line and just proving himself and just being that, I guess, catalyst for the 49ers so Trey Lance can, not have as much pressure on him. Yeah. It was kind of a crazy game. So let's get into it. First things first. Again, our training is so crazy that people are skipping weeks. Dalvin Cook went from 3 to 1 in one training session. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how crazy shit is. Elijah Mitchell, that was the person that we were basically game planning against, and I mean, it didn't work too crazy. Like, we weren't like shutting people down like Jonathan Taylor against the Colts. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just a game plan, basically, and getting Trey Lance isolated really didn't do much, to be honest with you. If you see the rankings, you got yellow, you got green. The rushing is green, points per game is green. So that's how you know they're not a bad team at all. Like, a lot of the teams we've been facing lately have had a lot of red in the rankings. They've been lasting a lot of shit, but that is not the case with the 49ers, and you can definitely tell when you play them. They don't necessarily choose zone blitz the first play, especially for first and second and third. The percentages are pretty even, but we figured it out. Let's get into the intro.
Wow.
All right, so let's get into it. First things first, we gonna run the ball. Rashard Penny He has been a workhorse since Dalvin Cook has been out, but Dalvin Cook is working his ass off to get back. One more week, man. One more week. Got a whole bunch of audibles going on. Decided to run to the left. Looks like an off tackle kind of. But then I want to do some more audibling. You know what I'm saying? Since we have the players for certain formations, might as well. Got a double slant to the right. Strong side. From behind the center. Tutty. JJ. Bro, listen. JJ is on a warpath this season. He's in the double digits in touchdowns. He's about to have 1,000. And honestly, we're on a roll like none other just because we haven't had a bye week yet. So Elijah Mitchell. And I think his name was something Sermon. Both of them was going off, bruh. I can't even help. Like, beautiful play by Adam Thielen, bruh. Adam Thielen stepped up this whole game. This whole game. That was a Justin Jefferson type catch right there. But, man, listen. He stepped up the whole game, okay? So I had a running back behind me ready to fucking get me sacked because he wasn't moving out the way. But thank God somebody was open already. I was trying to go through a hole, and the 49ers was not letting that happen, bruh. Joey Bosa. Yeah, nah. So we had to settle for a field goal. But if I found the hole in the line, I probably would have ran for a touchdown. Alexander Madison. Again, more workhorse activity. We had to settle for a field goal again. Look, man. Carson Wentz and Trey Lance putting their bodies on the line. But, hey, we're still hitting. I'm telling y'all, the last 3-4 games, the defense has turned a corner. And they started hitting. So we're still doing that. Carson Wentz again, putting his body on the line. Trey Lance didn't get a rushing attempt until the third quarter. So yeah. A touchdown. Had us nervous. Not gonna lie. We're like, alright. You know, defense is doing pretty good. The offense is not really getting shut down like that. You know, this isn't like the Giants game or the Bulls game or the Jets game. Like, this is like, and we're in San Francisco, so it just makes it that much harder. Adam Thielen, again, stepped up the entire game. Just play after play. And I like that mesh play that I just did too. I call that more and more this season, to be honest. Quick moves. That was quick math right there. Ay. Out there clowning. Alright. Need a 2-point converter. My boy, Antonio Brown. Ay. We some dancing motherfuckers, man. You know why? Because we be in the end zone all day, every day. Woo! I told you. Listen, man, I told you. We're not out there to patty cake. We hitting, bro. We in playoff mode already. We smacking you. There is no more tackling. Antonio Brown. Come on, man. What more can I say? Okay, so I was about to get sacked. I just threw it. I didn't throw it away. I just threw it to a safety valve. Obviously, it's not a safety valve if this is happening, right? I mean, to be honest with you, there was nothing I really could have done except eat the sack. Pause. But maybe it's just a lesson learned. Maybe I should just, like the Chicago Bears game, just eat the sack. Pause. But yeah, and then did some audibles. Still gave it to Justin Jefferson. I mean, that's just what he does. Up a field goal. Trey Lance with his first rush, basically. And now we're tied. And this is where shit gets hectic. This is where the NFL films music and the well, I'm taking a sack there, pause. But this is where the NFL films music plays, and it's like dun 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 dun, and you got the announcer. This is his whatever drive, and he goes and brings the team joy. Some stupid shit like that. Hey, hey, man. Whole lot of dancing. WLD. Whole lot of dancing. Adam Thielen stepping up. This shit makes me like trip up and think it's Richard Sherman, but it's not. That nigga's retired. Let's break it down. We got a spread. We're in shotgun, not in pistol. The play action going on. You can see that nobody's really ahead of anybody. The left tackle struggling, except Adam Thielen. Of course, if you take that snapshot in your head when that ball is snapped, you can see he's above, he's ahead, and no one else is ahead. There's maybe one other option below Adam Thielen that I could use, that I could choose. That's more of a safety valve if I'm getting sacked. Come on, man. The comeback works. So then we're up. Whole touchdown, third down, before the 2-minute warning. We need this. And what happens? Come on, man. Carson Wentz actually has a touchdown pass. He was rushing. I got one interception. It is what it is. Trey Lance, he got his yards, but not as many as he could have had. But that's only because they're rushing a lot more, and it was working. Sharp Penny, he don't have 100 yards. He can't get 100 yards every single game. This game is definitely not one of those games, especially with the type of defensive line that the 49ers had. It was pretty interesting. Adam Thielen at the top of the charts. This don't happen too often. This is probably the second time he was at the top. But, hey, man, when he does his thing, you got to give him the ball. Justin Fields, Justin Herbert, Myles Garrett, and Jay Brooks, all players of the week. I think I had a pretty good game, but I just had it last week. That's fine. So that was a no-look film session. We still don't have a bye week, so I'll see you next week. We're in Washington. Oh, shit.